To celebrate New Horizons 3.0 upcoming release in January, I reset my previous island, Mushroom, in favor of building a tropical resort island to fit the theme of Captain's new hotel. On the point of the new hotel, I really hope it brings us some new tropical fruits. I do think Leilani will be bringing back the minigames for multiplayer. I might also just be in classic Animal Crossing fan mode though, and we are known to get excited over things we invent and then be disappointed when Nintendo doesn't do that. While I'm min-maxing getting Palm Frond Resort to 3 stars so I can terraform to my heart's content, I am assembling a mood board of Inspo design codes, builds, and dreamy villagers. I've pulled so many different types of water design codes and will need to cycle through testing them, but I think I want my player character's house to be a resort spa. I'll have to find some real life pictures for inspo for that though. I'm thinking the way this island will work is that the front 2/3 of the island will be flat resort area and buildings, swimming pools, dance areas maybe, that seems fun, and the back third of the island will be tropical jungle or tropical floral. Why did I say tropical jungle? All jungles are tropical, aren't they? Yeah, a rainforest doesn't need to be tropical, but I think a jungle does. Anyway. It's going to take forever to flatten and turn all of the grass into sand before I can even start laying out design codes, but honestly that'll be pretty meditative for me doing that over the winter. I had the thought while looking through villagers of maybe doing some kind of dark secret hidden on the island, but that seems like a lot. I want a peaceful island. I haven't made a secret horror Animal Crossing town in a solid decade and think I want my next one to be city core. I think I'll just wait for that to be my first town in the next game, or maybe actually my city folk town. I'm working on a city folk town right now. That might be a good one to do that in. I'm really just working off of knowing I want this to be a lush tropical resort with loose ideas for a handful of builds, but nothing concrete yet. I do think I want a camper van on my beach somewhere selling something, but have no idea what or how I want it to look. I've never made a camper van build still and think it would maybe work with this. I do see a good amount of tiki design codes online, but think that's cultural appropriation or misuse and I'm not comfortable doing that. But I do want a juice bar on my beach, so maybe the camper van can be used for that. I don't know, none of these codes kind of have the vibe I think I want in my head, but I think they're kind of close. I don't know, I'll have to think about it. For my villagers, I'm kind of leaning toward like maybe doing an all pink, all purple villager island. I don't know. There are a lot of pinks and purples in the villagers I think I want here. Snake and Pashmina are my starters, and I thought I wanted both, but then I saw like 20, 30 villagers that I thought would look cute on this island, so I'm having to narrow that down. I talked myself into thinking 3.0 will increase our villager limit to 16 villagers because of the way the Slumber Island UI looks in the split second in the announcement trailer when the announcer says, "Invite all your island residents to your Slumber Island." But I saw a video on here, I don't remember who, maybe it was from Console Kato, who's an Animal Crossing YouTuber. Whoever it was said they don't think that means there's going to be an increase in villagers. They think that it was just Nintendo keeping the same UI as the other tabs in the design pages, and unfortunately that seems like the more realistic action. I kind of want to stay in Animal Crossing fan mode and think that yeah, there's still gonna be 16 villagers, but yeah, I saw that video I think earlier today, maybe late last night, and it brought my hopes down. I was just like, yeah, I didn't consider that option, and that seems more in line with Nintendo. Also, 16 villagers is just a weird amount of villagers. But also, now that I'm talking about this, I'm thinking, what if they're increasing the cap to 20 villagers? We only saw 16 in the clip, but what if they increase the cap to 20 villagers? That wouldn't show in the clip, and that makes more sense. That makes way more sense than 16. Okay, I'm getting myself excited. See, classic Animal Crossing fan behavior, just inventing things and getting excited about it and then being disappointed when Nintendo doesn't do it. I've been in this cycle for like 20 years. gosh, anyway. So this is my mood board for Palm Frond Resort. I keep calling it Palm Grove because that was my initial name for the island. Anyway, I hope you enjoy. Underneath these design code screenshots from Pinterest is footage from my first day on this new island. I'm min-maxing so hard. I think I'm gonna make a Pinterest board for this inspo as well. I mainly just made this video so that I could keep all these design codes in one place so that it wouldn't just be in my generic Animal Crossing folder on Pinterest, but there are thousands of screenshots and pictures in there. So I think I'm just gonna make a Pinterest board for this as well so I can have it in one place for easy access. I want to hear everyone's plans for the new islands that they are resetting for this 3.0 release. I know I've seen a couple of videos from big YouTubers saying, don't reset, there's so much you have to grind for. But we have 2 months and we can time travel, so honestly, I don't really see that as a concern. Anyway, have fun, enjoy. Let me know about your new island details. Bye!